Welcome to the Australian road trip.
Right now we're in the Blue Mountains, but we're going to be driving through New South Wales to different parts around the state and exploring this beautiful, beautiful country. I mean, this waterfall looks insane.
Woo! So we have driven about an hour and a half out of Sydney, and this is Wentworth Falls. This is just an hour away from a massive city. Oh, I feel the wall. Oh, I'm getting soaked. So this afternoon we are heading to Hanging Rock, and I think it's about an hour's walk from the car park, but I think we're heading about 55 minutes. What do you think?
Yeah, hopefully it won't be too far because it's quite hot. Yesterday it was a bit cooler, but today the sun's out and it's getting quite hot here in the Blue Mountains. But hopefully we are going to see some kangaroos because I feel like this is the area where we'll see them. We keep hearing some like strange noises in the bushes and stuff, and you're like, I wonder if that's any snakes or tarantulas or anything.
We heard this hissing noise and I was convinced it was like a rattlesnake.
But you don't even get rattlesnakes here, but I think it was just an insect, so we should be all right. I think we have just arrived at Hanging Rock. We've come to the edge of the cliff, so it must be here somewhere.
Are we on it?
Whoa. Where is the Hanging Rock though? Maybe it's over here. So we've just come down a little bit and here it is. That's Hanging Rock, literally hanging off the edge, 100, 200 meters down to the bottom. Make sure you're careful.
We've seen loads of Instagram photos of people sat on the edge of the Hanging Rock, but it looks pretty sketchy, to be honest. I would not recommend trying it. Guys, the views from here are literally insane. It kind of reminds me of the Grand Canyon, except a bit greener, but literally amazing. Especially this rock is massive.
I know. We've got to walk all the way back up there and then back, how far? Like an hour's walk.
At least an hour, if not slower.
Right, let's get going. So guys, we've had a bit of a mess up, and basically our key to our beautiful car, which we haven't actually shown you yet, broke. It literally broke. I'll put a picture of it. Yeah. But now we're all the way into Port Stephens. Basically, we've come here and it was like a 4-hour drive from the Blue Mountains. And
we are gonna head to the sand dunes for sunset because I hear it's pretty special. Heading to the dunes.
This is crazy. We've just arrived at Stockton Sand Dunes and they are massive. They go on for miles and miles and miles.
We have just parked in the car park, but we've realised it's a long trek to the actual dunes, so it's going to take us longer than an hour before sunset.
This beach is actually the longest beach in New South Wales. I think it's 32 kilometres long, which is a very long way. So we're not going to walk to the end because we'll be here for like a marathon. Oh look, you can go camel riding. That's cool.
Are camels natural here?
So here's a little fact for you. For like 100 years ago or like 200 years ago, camels were brought here, but now they are feral and they're like set loose because, you know, and so there's loads of wild camels all over Australia. So little fact.
I could also see why you might want a 4-wheel drive to come here because this place is so extensive and there is so much to see. You do kind of want to go dune bashing around. So this place is really unique and you can actually do sandboarding over on the big dunes over there. And I think we're going to try that tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that. The sunset was absolutely insane. Like, you could see the colors around the sky, but because the landscape's so vast, you can see for miles.
Like so far. This is such a massive beach and what an epic place to watch the sunset. So we're gonna go and get some sleep because we're waking up super early for sunrise and we're going to another super cool viewpoint which you're gonna love. Woo! Let's go.
Night.
Good night.
Good morning.
So we are hiking up to this viewpoint. I think it's about a 20-minute walk from the car park, but this is supposed to be a really cool viewpoint, one of the best in New South Wales, so quite excited to go up.
We've just made it to the top and the sun is just rising, but look at this beach. Look at the colours behind us.
This is amazing. We're gonna have to head down there to that beach. It looks beautiful. So we've just come down from the viewpoint and now we're heading to Zenith Beach, which is the beach which was the first one along all those cool beaches. And apparently this is also one of the best beaches, or maybe like the most scenic beaches in New South Wales. So So we've just finished at the beach and it was such an awesome sunrise. Definitely recommend that spot.
We are now back at our hostel and it's like in the jungle. It's a really cool place.
Yeah, we're going to show you around a little bit, but we have just seen a kookaburra, and a kookaburra is native to Australia, and it's got like a fluffy head and like a big beak. It's quite cool.
It's like spiky fluff.
I got a little video of it, so I'll show you. So this is Mellurusa Surfside Backpackers, and it's like a little hostel, but it's got like this jungle kind of feel to it, which is quite cool.
Oh, ready?
The bamboo is falling down, but it's pretty nice.
Welcome to our humble abode.
So this is the area. It's so cool. It's got all these bungalows, and then it's also got like hostel-y dorm rooms over there.
These are the bathrooms. We've got a lovely outdoor sink area, and you do get possums that come at night and they sort of hide around here, which is pretty cool.
But it's all like made of wood, and like it just feels very naturey, doesn't
Very
it?
nature outdoors vibe, and I love it.
But not too much, because you don't like spiders.
Oh yeah, I don't like the spiders.
We are just about to go sandboarding. We're going on this 4x4 and we're going to be sandboarding down the dunes.
Heading up there.
Heading up there somewhere, we'll show you. I'm so excited. Woo! Here we go. So we've just arrived at the sand dunes.
And these are our boards.
We got these boards. They look pretty cool actually, but we're going to give it a go. So you can do a standing and you can do a sitting one. We're going to start
with sitting.
Yeah, to make it easy. But then we've seen some expert people like standing on like they're surfing waves, so maybe give that a go in a bit. The only bad thing about this is that you got to walk up the hill, and it's pretty hot and it's tough.
It's tough out here.
If you've ever walked up a sand dune, you know how tough it is. Oh.
Yeah, but with a snowboard.
Woohoo!
I just got sand in my eyes.
Oh. Are you okay?
I got so much sand in my mouth.
Woo! Oh. Woohoo! So Emilia is going to try and give standing a go.
It's not going to go well.
We've seen other people doing it and they look like experts, but
I am not.
yeah, here we go.
Just a warning. Right.
Here we go. Your board's gone. So here we go. I'm going to do some standing up. This might not go well, but we're just going to go for it. Here we go.
You didn't nail it.
We're done here. Oh, climbing up those sand dunes, I'm tired. We are done here, we're going back. Maybe for a swim in the sea. So hot, so hot. So after that sandboarding, it is time to wash all the sand off, because I'm literally covered in sand.
And it's like mixed with the sun cream and it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. We're gonna go in the water. This water is so cold, probably because it's the Pacific Ocean. Keep going and you'll hit South America, which is pretty cool. Yeah, in we go. So guys, that is the end of our New South Wales road trip. Unfortunately, we didn't get much time in the Blue Mountains because of our key braking, but the Stockton sand dunes and around Port Stephens, it is awesome and highly recommend it. Also, if you want to go to the Blue Mountains, Gap 360 do a one-day trip there, so I'll leave that in the description. If you want to go on any other tours on the Gap 360 website, I'll leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video where we're going back to one of our favourite countries. I'm so excited. See you in the next one. Bye!